I think we're stable. We're going to hit it. Let's go. Welcome back to Maypole Farm, everybody. Thank you for holding in there. Patrick Mills, dead calm. Thank you all. Yeah, all of a sudden, my internet just tanked. It tanked hard. Yeah, looks like we're back. We're stable. I switched. I need to reset my cable modem and router, but that'll be for another time. Yeah, I switched to. I've got a couple of different connections I can do on my wireless router, and I switched to the better one of the two. But yeah, we are good to go now. Looks like everything's solid. So just getting rid of all the unnecessary stuff I had pulled up here. Okay. So yeah, let's exit. And my controller's still a little bit wonky, but yeah, welcome back to Maypole Farm. It's 8:41 on June 3rd. Yeah, I think everything's good from last night. I did come in after the stream was done, and I did some quick testing. Let's give Mr. Romeo a good pat down. Yep, good boy. Like I said, it did come in. I don't think we have anything leased. I want to make sure that we get rid of all leased items right now. Next one down, vehicles, leasing. Yep, nothing's leased. That's good. We're not wasting any money right now. But the employment mod, it's still active. I went through and got rid of a few things, a few mods. If I come up here, let's just hit shift. Now we get the notification for education. So it's back up and running. I think it's a mod conflict I was working with, to be honest with you. Like I said, I did run around and look at a few places. I did not go to the biogas plant here. We don't get any notification for employment. If we go up to our tried and true tailor shop, now we get the there's no notification for employment, but we should be able to do that. We got our 10 hours in, so yeah, we are good to go. Now we can actually learn ourselves up and get that college degree. I think we still need to wait until we get 12 months in, so year 2, which will be, I should be in January. Maybe it was December. I forget when we started that. So yeah, this 1 year, 7 months of experience, I don't think that works because, yeah, we do have our high school diploma. We did take the test. Let's go back. Yep. So yeah, what are we going to do for the rest of the day? It is now July. We are in 3 or 4 on our grass. And I can't wait until we can plow that field up over there and convert this entire section to grass. That's going to be nice. It's going to be real nice. But yeah, let's go ahead and do a couple of odd jobs at, you know, our standard. Let's go to the bakery. Hold tight, everybody.
That's it. Thank you.
All right. So yeah, let's go ahead and do some part-time work here. You know, let's bump it up to 5 hours. Sure. I'm just looking to make sure that our sound level isn't too high for the audio, the music that we got going. So let's go ahead and go back. Let's do one more job, and not that one. Let's go over here to the grain mill. Alright, so we did a couple of jobs. It's, 6:45 in the evening. I think it's time to go home and do some studying real quick. And as much as I like this, seeing my person run around, my controller, there we go. The chickens are, we're full on chickens. We got plenty of food. Let's check on the other animals real quick. Just kind of refreshing myself on what we got going on. Okay, they've got full meadow. They're good. We won't buy any this month because the money that we have, I need to keep for the harvester renting. And the reason why I'm doing that is because I got deactivated a few mods. I don't know if the enhanced loan system mod is going to actually fix itself. So we'll find out. We'll find that out. Let's go ahead and do some edumacation. Yep, the high school was very easy. Now we'll go ahead and study. Yeah, let's do 4 hours of study. It's probably going to take us an entire year to get this done. But I think we are ready to go to the next month. Yep, be nice to get that converted over to grass, and then this field up here, this field 88, we're going to actually put back into a farmland. So yep, ooh. Oh, that's stones. Oh, that's the goats eating up the land. Okay, let's do this. So how's everybody else's day been? 4 lambs were born, 1 sheep. It's a goat. We don't have sheep. Okay, so we didn't have to pay anything on loan, which is good. Our wheat is ready. We have 3 fields of it. Our grass is ready. So we will go ahead and get the grass going. I want to say that our TMR, yeah, we've only got 21,000 liters, which isn't much. We need to get the TMR going as fast as possible. No work tonight. That's awesome. Yeah, let's go ahead and we'll get this started. And I like the, we'll bump it down at 12. I think 12 miles an hour will work. We got plenty of silage additive. And when I get up here to this wheat field, I need to stay away from it. Because I will mow it down. So that won't be good. We need that harvest. We need that straw. So I am going to cut this early. And we'll come back and clean up that strip later on. Yeah, get away from it. Get away. There we go. I'm alright with leaving a little strip. First official harvest of the newly incorporated lower section. Okay. Oh, let's put the yield map up. Okay, we're running, and I wish we could see the percentage in the top left. I don't know why it's not showing. Let me take a look at something here. Okay, those two are on. So I'm surprised that, okay, either way. We're running, 95 to 100%, it looks like. Which is all right by me. I probably could have taken those few trees down here along the edge, but we can survive without that little bit there. And, it's also kind of a automatic path into the field area. So that area there is getting much better, but we're still not at 100%. Yeah, I'm not going to worry too much about it. Well, it is what it is. We will take out the goat pastures as much as possible. That's why we make sure that they have a little additional food supply in their food troughs. Do. But I think we're doing pretty good so far. We got, you know, 750,000 liters on just the outer path. So that's about, I would say, about half the field. We'll find out here in a few more minutes. See how much we actually get on this section. And it's only going to increase because we got that little section there we got to take care of. Good evening, Miss Sydney. Welcome in. He did. I'd be surprised if he didn't. No, I don't get into the personal lives of people having things going on. Hold on real quick, everybody. Excellent. Okay, at least I didn't run into my wheat field. That's all I care about. Uh-oh. I've got to go through with the softening tool, see if I can fix this area right here. But it's still principle, Sydney. I don't press into other people's lives about, you know, did you text so-and-so today, you know? I know some people like to joke about it because, you know, all of a sudden you and Green, you know, started chatting in Cajun Stream one night, and other people, I think, probably took the conversation a little bit too far, in my opinion. But I try to stay out of the personal lives of people like that, so. But it's all good. Alright, let's see if we can get this section picked up here without taking out our wheat. Okay. Close enough. And we're gonna go ahead and put some speed on this thing, get around the corner. All right, or where the deer and the antelope play. Where's Romeo? He should chase him, get some exercise.
Top one.
Yeah, bad driving over here. Maybe I need to stop texting. Technically, it was texting. I was signing something. Just not on a phone.
How many people we got in?
3 or 4. Oh, I need to get my YouTube back up. There we go. Let's go back here. Let's go to the analytics side of the YouTubeage. All right. The biggest thing I just want to make sure that we're not. I just need to have that put up in the right spot. That way I can see if we're dropping frames again. Yeah, I need to come back in and see if I can soften this field up. But we'll deal with it. Well, we've already collected more on this field than we have in the last harvests altogether for all the fields. So that's good. I want to say we were around like 1.2 million for all the other harvests, and we're up to that already. And we still got 3 fields to go. All right, let's go ahead and we'll zip over to the goats. We'll get that field done next. Actually, no, I want to keep all the grain in here. Oh, wrong area. As long as I don't have to turn off the mower. Okay, there we go. Catch all this residual grass around here. We're just going to run over to the cow pasture, and we'll open that one up too. There we go. And let's go backwards on this one. Normally we would do a clockwise direction. I think I want to try counterclockwise this time. I don't think it'll matter much, but, you know, just to change things up a little bit. Okay, now I got to make sure that we don't interfere with the wheat. There it is. All right, one more quick pass over on this end, and we are done with the cow pasture. I'm sitting here just concentrating away, not caring about the other person's field over there. All right, almost done. And I opened up a section over here, and I'm just going to go ahead and get these gates shut. Oh no, I'm trapped. Not for long. Oh yeah, I gotta come and get that wood chips. Forgot about that. But leaving them there in the pile is not going to matter too much, I don't think. I mean, we're only looking at, maybe like, 6,000 liters of wood chips there. Excuse me, dear. Run it, coming through. I'm not sure whose land it is on the other side of this little forested area, but, I don't think they'll mind if we take their grass as well. One more pass, and we're up to 1.8 million liters. It's pretty good. Will we hit 2 million on this? I'd say we'll be lucky to hit 1.9. Yeah, the yield is... Yeah, the nitrogen's bad, so we need to put more light nitrogen down. Yeah, it's super bad. We'll definitely be applying fertilizer. Okay, so let's get this taken to our fermenter. Nice having this little area opened up here so we can access our farm. And then we get to rent a harvester. And then get to rent a seeder again. Okay, let's go ahead and start dumping. I'm just making sure the pickup wasn't running. Alright, so what do we want to get for the harvester this time? And I need everybody to hang on real quick before my nose decides to fall off my face. Hold on. Okay. Sneezing attack, it has been averted. Alright, so, yeah, back to, what do we want for a harvester this time? I want to say the first time we did harvesting, we used the cloths. Or did we go Fendt? I forget. No, it was Massey. We did the small Massey for the first harvest, and then we came back with the Titan, or the TARDIS combine. That worked out really well, except I don't like the fact that the headers for that are super narrow. You know, 6 meter. Ugh. Well, we got the CH7 here. How much would it cost to lease this guy? I don't have enough money. That's how much it costs. I don't have enough money. So that's all solves that mystery right there. Let's just go back, and that was 281,000. What does it cost to lease this guy? Not enough money. And that one was 206,000 or 205. So we should be able to get this guy for 5,300. But if we do that, I think we're just going to go ahead and rent the TARDIS harvester again. Because, you know, it's a little cheaper. And if we wanted to, we can max out the engine size. And the nice thing is 80,000 liter capacity. Yeah, I think we'll put that on there just to help us out a little bit. And because we are running a 400 horsepower header, let's just go ahead and go back. I can't remember if these had a horsepower rating on them or not. That's the 16 meter. Yeah, I doubt we're going to be able to run that. I just don't want 6 meter. That's ultimately what I don't want. If we were to select like the S7 here. Okay, the case here. Let's go back. I want to do it this way. I want to hit the combinations. So, for the combination, it shows that we can put a 8.5 meter header on it. You know, that's 2 extra meters than the other one. Yes, we can harvest faster, but I'm starting to have a little bit of a Colossus remorse, if you want to say that. The harvesters, whether it be forage or the combines, it seems like when you get, and it could be the grass too. We might have to do some testing. But I think the faster we go on the harvesting and the wider we go, I think we are going to be actually suffering crop loss. But for this harvest, because we don't have the money to lease anything bigger. What's in the market? Yeah, nothing in the market. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to lease this guy. We'll put the big engine on there so we can get a bigger header added on. The extra large capacity. Yeah, let's just do it that. No, let's drop it down to the 80,000 liter. I think that'll be just fine. We've got the trailers to put them in. So let's lease that guy. And then back one more. And we'll see about going up to... Yeah, we'll grab this header right here. And either one of these two will work just fine, I think. Let's do yellow. Oh, is this thing done? Let's check it out. Yep, we are done. Let's go ahead and turn that off. And just because... Oh, I need to... Oh, we're out of chicken food. Okay, that works out. So that's fine. That's fine. I forgot. Yeah, wrong area. Let's go back here. It was this guy. Let's hit the combination. We need the 70-30 trailer. The first time we did this, we didn't have a trailer, and it was a gigantic pain in the you-know-what. Nerdy N7030. So that right there. Don't care about any of that stuff. Lease it. All right. Let's go grab our combine. We'll hit the field outside of the farm first. Excuse me. What does it look like with the auger sticking out? Oh, not so bad. Hopefully we didn't mess ourselves up doing it this way. Lock on. Or don't. Yeah, I want to get to the point where we can lease bigger and bigger equipment every year. Even if we're spending $35,000 a year for a harvest to lease, I think the only crop we're going to be doing is either like wheat and oats and barley, where we can harvest them all in the same month. So then we just lease the harvester for the one time and be done with it every year. So over 10 years, that's $350,000 for a harvester. No, so I mean we can go up to 400,000. That may be enough to offset the not having to worry about buying one. Okay, we'll get this guy right up against the... See if we can do this now without destroying crop. There we go. Oh, almost had it. There we go. Okay. Oh, before I do that, I need to make sure... Okay, yep, we were set up on straw swathing. Come on, turn in. Oh my gosh. I don't think this is going to work out, folks. Oh my gosh. Look at us harvest at a diagonal. I feel like Harry Potter and saying, diagonally. Diagonally. Oh, wow. This is amazing. Let's raise it up. See if we just had a little issue with it resetting. Nope. I think it's because it's too heavy on the front. I think that's ultimately what the issue is. Let's get out and take a look here. Yeah. Yeah, I think we're just too heavy on the front. So let's go ahead and stop it. Disconnect. No. There we go. We just wasted money. All right, let's do some things here. I don't want to return that. I don't want to return that. I want the header. Alrighty. That was comical. I'll say that. That was actually comical. How much did that header weigh? That's what I want to know. Because it was this one here. It weighs 2.7 ton. Yeah, if I would have went with that guy there, that would have been 4 ton. Yeah, I guess. I mean, I didn't want to get the little header, whatever. Okay, let's go get it. We'll drag it back to the field. We'll just use a super strength to pick it up at the market. Drop it on the trailer. That's going to be comically too big for it. Reminds me of Paligny. When I bought a 13-meter header and I put it on a trailer that was designed... No, I had the case 7.5 meter header on a trailer designed for like a 13 meter. That's what it was. I mean, if you put a smaller header on a bigger trailer, it should automatically lock in. I don't see why it wouldn't, you know? It's whatever. Next year we'll do this the right way. I promise. Don't drink and drive, kids. And okay. I thought I was gonna have to get out and super strength it. Yeah, you guys just slow your roll. Okay, at least we can drive all the way down here and get connected up just fine. Exactly. Are you talking about him?
You need to take all these.
Okay. Okay, we are not going to harvest that fast. We're going to do about 9. And then let's get our GPS locked in. And let's go here, and I want to... Let's go ahead and clear the yield map. And of course it's not letting us. We got sorghum to the left, wheat to the right, clowns to the left of me, jokers to the right. Here I am, stuck in the middle with you. Hopefully we don't go over the hour. We'll have to grab what little TMR that we got and sell that. So yeah, this is our third harvest so far. And I think this is the third time we've harvested this field as well. Nice thing is we have 2 months before we have to come back and replant these 3 fields. Actually, 2 fields. Trying to straighten out my steering wheel. Didn't work out. At least we don't have to worry about baling this. Okay, so we are at 97% yield, which is pretty good. Which means I'm going to go ahead, since I figured out what the heck I was doing wrong. Let's clear the yield map, clear the yield map, clear the yield map, clear the yield map, clear the yield, clear the yield. Let's do that for all the fields. There we go. All right, our yield map's cleared out for everything now. And yes, I will come back to clean up that little spot. I want to take a look at our production here for fermenting silo. We got 24,000 liters of TMR. So yeah, we're at 118. That one I'm going to take care of right now because doing some quick math here. 118 times 240,000. So yeah, that's $28,000. Oh, excuse me, 24,000. That's 2,800 bucks. Added one too many zeros to that calculation. Alright, we're going to go ahead and change our genre here real quick. Nice thing that we don't have to worry about baling. I think I said that before. And we just have to watch our hour meter, and when we get to like 0.8 hours, or we get done with the second field, either one. Whichever one comes first. Then we'll have to go and sell some TMR. And I am not going to worry about, because I did the wrong header, that's on me. So we will go ahead and eat that cost for renting that New Holland header. We got this little guy over here. Then I'm just going to drive the harvester on the road. We'll deal with it. We only got a little ways to go. And oh, we got Amazon up here. And we're stuck. And we won't worry about fertilizing the grass until August. And welcome in, everybody. I want to thank you all for joining me tonight. How big is this field? I forget. It's technically 3.3 acres compared to that one 4.67. And this one of 3. So we'll compare it to field 94. Seems like our yield is awfully low. Because we got all these garbage tram lines in here. $13.2 tons per hectare. Definitely needs fertilizer and lime and plowing and all that good stuff. Yeah, I don't think our yield bonus is very accurate. We might get this done in less than 1 hour of harvesting. Fingers crossed. Cross your toes too if you want to. Live long and prosper. Yeah, I'm getting demonetized there. Be fruitful and multiply. Is that better? I think we did get the yield map for this. Let's take a look at this. Yeah, we did buy it. Or we did the sample for it. Let's put it that way. We got the soil sampler with the biggest sample radius available. We can do a field with one sample. Cost us $150 to do that. Couple more passes, we'll be done with this field, and we should be at 0.6 hours. The other field's about the same size, so we should be able to get it done here within the next half hour. So I think it was one more down and back. Is that what that was? I'll freehand this one. Just because I feel like it. And kind of show you all that I can drive a straight line. Alright, almost done with this one. Then we got the next field just beyond our silos. So we got, I'm actually gonna just keep this in here because it's gonna save us a little bit of time. Instead of unloading twice, we unload once. So that's, 18,000 liters, so go ahead and turn that guy on. Drop her down. And we'll do the 2 laps around the field on this one. Oops. I'll get it all harvested up sooner or later. Yeah, this field's worse. 83%. Ugh. Boy, the wheat's taller than the deer. Yeah, I still think we're getting a better yield out of this field. We've already got, 9,000 liters, and we just did the outer 2 rows, you know. I didn't know what I wanted to do. It's like, which line do I take? Oh no, no decision. So I spent 5 minutes driving around in circles. Yeah, I think this coming planting season, instead of wheat, I'm going to plant barley. We'll change up the crop type a little bit. Anybody dizzy yet? I know I am. Yep, we actually exceeded the other field. I think the tram lines have a huge factor in that. And I understand the reasoning for it, but let's get over a little bit more. There we go. But I think it's a unnecessary crop loss. I know they say the studies that they've done on it in real life, you know, warrant having tram lines put in the field for your fertilization, that type of stuff. But in the end, you know, does crop loss matter as much as actual field size lost? I don't know. All right, last pass, 0.8 hours. That's excellent. Give us just enough time to drive over to the trailer, get this unloaded, shut off, and returned. There's a section I wanted to get up here. Was it this side? No, it was the other side. Just wanted to make sure that we were able to get it all. All right, let's go ahead and turn that off, raise it up. Extend the auger. So we got 42,000. $34, 42. So that's 76,000. 77,000. 76,469. Excellent. Okay. So, we got that taken care of. We're going to go ahead and jump into our 6R. And we'll start collecting some stuff there. We'll go to our leased items. Return. Return. There we go. We beat the 1 hour time crunch, which is good. Oh, while I'm over here, just we'll get the straw picked up. That worked out pretty good. One down and back, and we got it all collected. And we'll just drive over to our other field. All right, one more field to go. We got 175,000 liters of straw so far. We'll drive over top of that one there. Just take a look, see if we got the corner. Yep, we did. $257,000. That is nice. So what we can do with this is we'll go ahead and put that in there. And we'll go to our production. And we have straw silage. So we'll go ahead and activate that. That gives us extra silage. Once that's emptied out, right now we got 28,000 liters of silage, or TMR I should say. Wait for this to get emptied before we disconnect it. Okay. And then we'll grab the plow and we'll go ahead and plow up that last harvested field. Okay, we're not going to unfold this until we get over there. And we will go ahead and create field. I think that's what we needed to do. Yeah, limited in fields. Perfect. Okay. Yeah, I know we're getting rid of some of our other grass field, but it's going to be replanted anyway. So it'll all be on the same growth stage. And we don't need create fields for these tram lines. And we'll just, oop, that's fine. All right. Yeah, I know we don't have to worry about plowing because I have that deactivated. Or no. It's activated, so I gotta plow. But plowing will get rid of these tram lines. That'll make me so happy. Just a couple more passes. Okay, now if we go here, oh yeah, look at that. Beautiful tram lines, or GPS lines. Got a little bit of a joggle right there. Oh, we are still down. Okay. Do I want to straighten it up? Not really. I mean, I could. That's where the joggle is, right there. The little dip. Yeah, let's straighten it up. So we'll turn. Stick the tongue out, concentrate. There we go. I think that'll work. Yep. I'm not going to worry about it too much. All right, cool. But I think we're going to stop right here for the night. Yeah, I know it's kind of a weird location, but we just got done with the harvest in this field. Got some good wheat, got some good straw. And the next time we come back into Maypole Farm, which will be next Wednesday night, we will be on grass planting time. So we'll get this taken care of, get it planted, rolled. We'll figure out what type of cedar we want to do the planting with. And yeah. The master plan of the gigantic grass field is going to be complete once we get that replanted. And then the next years will be the takeover of additional fields for more wheat, more barley, more small grain to feed our bakery and our grain mill. Yeah, we're on a roll. I want to thank you all for coming in tonight, making sure to hit that like button, subscribing. We got 15 viewers right now. We got 6 likes. I'd love to get that number to match up as close as we can before the stream ends here in a minute. Let's get this channel to grow. We're 130 strong on the subscriber list, and I want to hit 250 for the next goal. So again, thank you all for being here. And until we meet again, we'll catch you later. Bye, everybody.